I want an irritating way to introduce the airport intercom. It's actually obnoxious. But it might be fun to make the intercom sort of a character that he argues with. How would that work? Because the dreams aren't... I hadn't originally... Killing it, stop. I hadn't originally considered using fantasy elements in the story. It was meant more of a thriller, sci-fi almost. But if I could add a ridiculous element where the intercom is its own character... I'm imagining like the Grinch when he's arguing with his own echo with Jim Carrey. Would that be cheesy? Do I care? Does it take away from the story if I do it that way? These scenes are supposed to be funny. Like, this is him trying to escape, like, during 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, these are all him doing ridiculous things to get out of the situation. Where would the intercom play in all that? Because the story is actually kind of depressing as you see him in his waking moments where he's, getting therapy, not sleeping, having waking nightmares, failing classes. Like, it actually gets... The point of the story is to actually become sort of a bummer, and then there's some pretty heavy sequences in the next chapter. Maybe having the intercom. It would be the only fantasy element in the story that was, like, obviously not supposed to be there. And I suppose that's how... the reader and the main character would know they're in a dream sequence, sort of like Inception's top spinning, where the top let them know when they're in the dream, but at the very end of it, it didn't really fall, so you weren't certain. This story has a sort of similar sort of closure. I think they would be cool, though, if the intercom was a comic relief in the dreams, and then when he's in the final scene where he's boarding the plane as the grown adult from the dream, he looks to the intercom for, like, comfort that it offered beforehand, but it's not there anymore. And he's, like, literally left to making this decision on his own. The more I think about it, I like that idea.